if you're gonna try to take me to task on the fact that you think there are some cops that are good, you better know what the fuck you are talking about, because this is a subject that I am quite well versed on. Today, somebody tried to call me out on the fact that I said all cops are bad. Let me explain to you why that is not a fallacy. They tried to call composition fallacy on me. I will explain to you why that is not a fallacy, because I have plenty of data to back me up. First of all, let's get to the fact that cops have no duty to protect you. According to the Supreme Court, police have absolutely no duty to protect you, and what that results in is that results in stories like this, where this guy goes crazy, is stabbing people on a fucking subway. A hero subdues him, and cops sit back and watch the guy and watch him get stabbed. Because cops have no duty to protect you. That's not their fucking job. Their job is to enforce property laws. Do you understand what I'm saying? Their job is to enforce property laws. Their job is not to protect the public. That's the reason why you see cops out there extorting people. By the way, if you think I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to call in and try to argue. 917-830-4359. I promise you I'm paying attention tonight. If you call, I will answer. I realize that's been an issue in the past. I might be a little bit of a stoner. I might have my notes up over here, and I might not see what's going on. Cops have no duty to protect you, and on top of that, the courts have said it's okay to discriminate against people with high IQs. So cops are dumb as shit on purpose. They have no duty to protect you. Their only job is to enforce property laws. And they have what's called the Blue Code, ladies and gentlemen. So what that means is when you have a good cop like this man who was called to the scene of a man who was having a mental breakdown, and he talks him down, he de-escalates the situation. Another cop rolls up on the scene, shoots immediately, and kills the guy. This guy, the cop that did the right thing, the good cop that everybody keeps telling me exists, he got fired. So now the person I was arguing with, he said, well, that proves that there's good cops, right? That there's good human beings. No, he got fired. Don't you see? The system of policing weeds out people who are good and decent. And he won. He won in civil court. Adrian Schoolcraft. The story of Adrian Schoolcraft is heartbreaking. He tried to expose the vast criminal conspiracy inside of the New York Police Department, the NYPD. And they reported him as mentally unstable and had him forcefully committed, when what he was saying was true. He wasn't making up some fucking grand conspiracy like they said. There really was a conspiracy inside the NYPD that he tried to expose. And what did he get? He got sent to a mental hospital. This isn't a few bad apples, and by the way, the idiom is a few bad apples ruins the bunch. The idiom really means that having bad cops on the force, just a few, makes the whole department corrupt. That's what a few bad apples means. The Baltimore fucking police department. These motherfuckers carried toy guns on them to plant on children that they may shoot. Fucking disgusting. A whole department had to be disbanded because they were extorting drugs from people on the street and then selling the drugs back through their informants. They routinely murdered people. They routinely planted evidence on people. This isn't just a few here and there. This is 100% systematic corruption. A cop in Florida pulled random people over and planted meth inside their cars. I can't remember what the number was. He's charged with 52 counts of false imprisonment. I think they had to throw out over 200 cases that he was involved in because he was planting meth on innocent people. So with this story, the DA saw irregularities in the body cam footage. I think there's the actual footage that proved this motherfucker was planting meth on people. The DA goes to the police chief, and the police chief gets mad at the DA, not the fucking crooked cop. This is systematic. This isn't one fucking cop here and there. These motherfuckers are corrupt as shit. And let me tell you, they don't solve crimes. I've worked closely with the cops most of my professional career. They do not solve crimes. Well over half of the cases they take on, they do not solve. And quite often, they arrest an innocent person. And here's the thing, with the blue code, if they arrest an innocent person, and even if the other cops in the department know it, they're not going to bust the cop that arrested you. It's going to be up to you. It's going to be up to you to waste years of your life proving it in court, even if the other cops know about it. Because they protect their own. The blue code. Cops are crooked as shit, and they're borderline fucking useless. I can't stand when people say, well, what are you going to do when you need them? Who are you going to call? Well, fucking not a cop. Have you ever dealt with a fucking cop? Borderline fucking useless. And then here's the cherry on top. White supremacists and militias have infiltrated police forces across the U.S. That's what we're getting to, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I was taking to task on, was the fact that I said the cops are fucking Nazis. But I said what I said because the cops are fucking Nazis.